Know thyself, they said. But what if they don't? Self-awareness, it's like the user manual for humans. Problem is, some people never read theirs. These folks, they're the ones who send that reply, all email you know they shouldn't. They're the ones who think that PowerPoint with 200 bullet points is informative. In the workplace, self-awareness is crucial. It's about understanding how your actions and words affect others. Think of it this way. You wouldn't bring a chainsaw to a tea party, right? Unless you're really bad at understanding social cues. Self-aware colleagues are a joy. They own their mistakes, they listen actively, and they adapt their approach based on the situation. They're like the well-oiled cogs in the machine of workplace harmony. But then there's the other side, the co-workers who are blissfully unaware of their impact. This is where things get interesting. And by interesting, I mean potentially disastrous for team productivity and morale. The What Was I Thinking? Colleague, a comedy of workplace errors. Picture this. A colleague, let's call him Ted, constantly interrupts meetings with irrelevant tangents. He seems oblivious to the eye rolls and heavy sighs around the room. Ted, you see, lacks self-awareness. This lack of self-awareness can manifest in countless ways, dominating conversations, missing deadlines without a care, and remaining resistant to feedback. These behaviors, while often unintentional, can create a minefield of frustration and resentment within a team. The worst part? Self-unaware individuals often believe they're doing a stellar job. They're blind to the chaos they leave in their wake. It's like watching a bull in a china shop, except the bull is wearing a world's best employee mug, but fear not. All hope is not lost. Dealing with self-unaware colleagues might require the patience of a saint or a kindergarten teacher, but there are strategies to navigate this tricky terrain. The first step to dealing with a lack of self-awareness: crystal clear expectations. And I'm not talking about vague suggestions like be a team player. I'm talking about specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, smart goals. Think of it like this. If you're asking your colleague to write a report, don't just say, make it good. Tell them exactly what you need. Please write a 5-page report on the latest sales figures with graphs and charts and have it on my desk by Friday at noon. By setting clear expectations, you provide a framework that even the most self-unaware individual can understand. It's like giving them a map and a compass in the wilderness of their own obliviousness. Will they always follow it? Maybe, maybe not, but at least you've given them a fighting chance. Section 4, feedback is not just for performance reviews anymore. Here's a revolutionary idea. Give feedback regularly. I know, radical, right? But hear me out. Regular constructive feedback is like flossing for your team's communication. It's not always pleasant, but it's essential for maintaining a healthy working relationship. The key with self-unaware individuals is to be specific and objective. Don't say your presentation was all over the place. Instead, try something like, I noticed that the presentation jumped between several topics. Perhaps we could focus on one key theme next time. Remember, the goal is not to tear them down, but to help them see their blind spots. It's like holding up a mirror, a kind, compassionate mirror, and saying, hey, you might have something stuck in your teeth. Here, let me help you with that. Section 5, empathy, your secret weapon in the battle against self-unawareness. This might be the toughest pill to swallow, but bear with me, empathy, that's right. Empathy for the colleague who just hijacked your meeting with a 20-minute monologue about their cat's new scratching post. It's easy to get frustrated, but remember, they might not even realize they're doing it. They're trapped in their own little world, oblivious to the impact of their actions. Try to understand their perspective. Are they feeling insecure, stressed, overwhelmed? Sometimes a little understanding can go a long way. It's not about excusing bad behavior. It's about approaching the situation with compassion and a genuine desire to help. And who knows, you might even see some positive changes along the way.